Now I would like to tie for you the classic wet fly, the Catskill. The hook I have in the vise is a standard wet fly nymph hook. It is a size 12. The thread I'm going to use is black. I'm going to attach the thread behind the eye and take it to the bend of the hook. And stop it just about at the barb. The tail is going to be wood duck flank. I want that tail to be the length of the hook shank. I'm going to tie that in. I'm going to tie the body on next, and that is orange floss. I'm going to tie that in on the far side. I'm going to leave that tag the length of the body. The hackle I'm going to use is a brown hackle. This is brown grizzly, but you want to use a softer brown hackle. You can see on the top here, this isn't quite good enough for dry flies. So I'm going to use it on this wet fly. On wet flies you want more movement. And I cut this feather in half because I want that real soft stuff right at the top. And I gave it a crew cut. I'm going to tie it in by the tip. And now I'm going to tie everything down all the way up. And I'm going to cut off that little bit of excess there. I'm going to stop the thread one eye length behind the eye of the hook, and I'm going to start the body, wrap that red orange floss up to the thread. And I'm going to tie that off. Put a couple of wraps in front of it. Pull it back and wrap back on it just slightly. And cut off the excess. I'm going to take my hackle. I'm going to pull all the hackles to one side. Pulling up. We're going to palmer this hackle up through. And when we get to the end of the body, I'm going to make a couple more wraps right there. You want it thicker on the front. Give it 3 wraps there. And tie this. Pull the hackles back and wrap in front. And I'm going to remove the excess. I'm going to hold all the hackles back and I'm going to tie them down. And I'm going to come back on the hackles just a couple of wraps. The wing, I'm going to use wood duck flank also. I pulled the feathers back until all of them were the same length to the tip. Now we're going to tie that in. We want that wing to go just beyond the body. Yeah, I'm going to trim away the excess really close. These new scissors of mine are pretty nice. Nice and sharp. Get it really close. And I'm going to clean up the head. I'm going to take my whip finisher . Pull that tight. Trim it off and put some head cement on the head. Nope. Here we have the classic wet fly, the Catskill. I hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends, leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, I thank you very much for watching my videos.